Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
The Irish were slaves.
What is up?
Howdy.
What is up? The Irish were slaves podcast episode. What is it?
I think 14.
I think it's 14.
14. We checked right before this shit.
14. Episode 14.
14. What the fuck is going on, guys?
With newly made podcast, Fat Man's Lounge. Shout out Fat Man's Lounge.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah.
Come out
It'll
soon.
be out at some point.
We just
Y'all
recorded their
Probably
first
by
episode.
like a month from now or some shit. I don't
Probably
know.
like a month from now, to be honest. I'm gonna try to stack up a few episodes before I start releasing and whatnot.
Baller.
But for the moment,
let's cycle back to
Cycle-
promote the first episode. You come back on this show.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right. Anyways, Bryce Hall, what have you been up to?
Oh, full name. Okay.
Yep. We said your full name the fucking last episode, dude. What are you tripping on?
That's because you keep calling me by my first and last name.
Who gives a shit, dude? If they look up Bryce Hall, it's gonna be that fucking bare knuckle brawler, who is a TikToker.
Fair, hell yeah.
Fucking fair enough, dude. God, I
should
hate
piggyback
that
off of
guy
that.
just for
Well,
having
what are
the
you
same
worried
name.
about, dude? You're gonna be Union Man. You think you're gonna be canceled for saying Beaner? You're good. You're good, dude. You're
I'm not
literally,
tripping
like,
in that
blue
sense.
collar.
You're just making me sad that I share the same name as a TikToker.
Well, to be fair, out of all those fucking fag TikTokers, he did redeem himself.
And how did he do so?
How did he do such?
By
'Cause
becoming a fucking bare knuckle brawler.
I mean, yeah. Fair
I don't
enough.
know.
He was also he was also like leading up to that. He was self-aware.
Hell yeah.
Like he would react to like girls watching his like cringe TikToks, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking," and then he'll just like go on and like box some black man and win. And it's like, okay, cred points. So, anyways,
What you been up to, Bryce?
yeah, what you been up to?
Not much, man. I went
The
to the
spotlight is on you.
spotlight's on me. I went to the fucking club last night. I haven't really been to a clubs like that before, bro.
What
Augusta,
club?
Georgia club, by the way. It's nothing crazy.
It was an Augusta club? No, I want to
For an-
know. Was
for
it
an-
like an urban club?
Dude, it was Majeska. I don't know if you heard of it.
Majeska?
It's been out for a couple years. So when I first turned 21, that's when they opened it up. When I was having my bar hop 21 birthday.
21 birthday.
21 birthday. It started off at the fucking Soleil.
Right.
I got free drinks because Dakota Vincent works there. I don't know if you remember him
Yes.
from Fox Creek. Yeah, he got us free
Fucking
drinks.
on my ass about full names. Who the hell is that? Who the fuck is that?
Who is that guy?
So he I only paid $5 at Soleil,
Baller, dude.
and I got a beer. And they're like,
Did you tip him?
yeah,
Okay, good.
It was
I
on
was
the
gonna
card, yeah.
say, imagine getting free drinks, no tip.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be pissed as fuck.
Oh, God.
so yeah, I ended up getting 2 shots of Jameson and a beer that wasn't paid for, and then
Did
another
I say
beer.
that Jared's on this episode?
I don't think, but
We got Jared on here.
yeah.
We said Fat Man's Lounge for
Yeah.
no reason.
Fat Man's Lounge?
No, Jared's on here.
My fault, y'all.
Yeah, no, that's not on you. That's on us.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
you're
What
right.
the fuck is that about?
I'm fucking high, dude. I'm high as hell.
I'm pretty torn up
We'll
myself.
cut these
He's
pieces
sober.
out.
Bryce is sober. He's gonna
Yeah.
have to wrangle us in here.
I'm like, come here, boys.
Come here, boys. Hold it together. We need to get a game.
Hold
plan
it together, goddammit.
Yeah, dude. It's yeah, me, Jared, low key.
Yep.
Shit's thing, whatever you want to call me. It's cool. Fucking
We got
Fat
multiple
Man's
names
Lounge.
on this bitch.
Yeah, for real. I've got many aliases.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Aliases.
Fucking yeah, Fat Man's Lounge podcast. It's coming soon. Just
So-
like your mother.
You was at the club.
Yeah, you was at the club,
I
bottles
was at
up.
the club.
Yo, I got that man's phone number. Or never
No
mind, he
shit.
changed it.
Boy West Coast.
Boy West Coast, because he called some girl the N-word whenever she curved him.
I remember
in the
that.
messages. Yeah, and,
I'm not upset at him for that.
Oh, dude,
Mexican.
I prank called the
Obviously,
fuck out of
he's
him.
Mexican, dude.
So it's okay. I don't know. I shouldn't be one to say that, but in most senses,
no,
okay.
this is the Irish Slaves podcast, and
It's
we're gonna go
fine.
on record right now being like, yeah, the Mexicans can say the N-word.
Boy West Coast.
I don't know about hard R though.
No.
With racist intent.
You don't have any say in this if you want to conclude yourself from this, but us as Irish American white guys,
Catholics,
says that
Catholic.
the boy West Coast, a Mexican, can say the N-word hard R.
We're
Alright?
not. So
We're allowing that.
even though
If we have a
Mexicans
say
and
on
Irish
that,
are both Catholics,
who knows?
You're
But
voting
we're saying you can
towards-
say that
Okay.
we're not.
if you made that song.
We're
White
not
guy
biased.
votes for no. White guy votes for no. I'm just regular white. I don't know my
Yeah,
heritage.
regular white,
Actually, hang on. I do
Irish
got-
Catholic, we're fine with it.
That's fucked up. I do got Irish in my blood. I forgot. I do. My grandmother told me that as a child.
Winner, you're winning.
It's probably
winning.
like 2% maybe, but
Hey, it's
we in there.
the best 2% you got.
That's right.
I'm just playing, bro.
No, we're not
Be
playing. That's
proud of
true.
yourself, man. Or
Twice
who
as
you
much as
are.
1%, baby. Come on.
Regardless if you're Irish or Mexican or Italian. No, not.
all that.
Fuck Italians.
We love all
American.
races
Except Italians.
except Italians
Not the wild.
and the British.
The reason
I hate
love everybody.
Anglos. Anglo-Saxons, no good. So, anyways, you were at the fucking club.
I was
Yeah,
at the
dude.
club.
Bryce at the club. Was you throwing money on some bitches?
No, this wasn't a strip club.
I didn't have no cash. I was.
Was you
Were
with
you
your
with
girl?
your lady or with your brother and shit?
No, I just went by myself, bro.
What the fuck?
You just went. Yo, hey, hang on, Dolo.
I went dolo, bro.
Why didn't you invite me? Well, obviously because I have work the next day. But
Bryce,
still.
next
what the
day,
fuck
dude.
did you have going on? You were just like, all right, I'm going to the
Dude,
club, Dolo.
I was
What's the
depressed.
Augusta scene like?
Dude,
I
were you
was-
just in the corner staring at bitches?
I was the, nah.
Just the fucking cubic
Hand
stare?
in pocket, just.
Just like fucking, what's his
Gooning.
name in The Shining?
So I started off at
Jack
Soleil.
Nicholson just staring off, just like,
I started off at Soleil. So I started off at Soleil.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
were you walking or driving?
I drove and then walked to Soleil because I was in my room. I was kind of like, dude, I'm not really doing shit right now. I'm just gonna go find something to do. So I went to Soleil and I was like, some of the boys should be here. I saw my boy Logan. Shout out
Did
Logan.
you party with him?
Not really. He was with other people, so we both ordered beers beside each other and talked for like 10 minutes. And I saw Benoit and Chris, and we started.
Was this
Fucking-
at Soleil too?
Yeah, we were going crazy at Soleil for about 5 minutes, and then Benoit goes, we could go to this bar called Majeska, and I'm like,
He
"What's-"
sounds like that.
Yeah, he sounds like he's African. Full
He's
blown.
from the Congo.
He's literally from the Congolese Republic.
Hell yeah.
He's from
I can't even spell
the
Congolese.
Democratic Republic of the Congo.
That's what I meant
And
to say.
his family actually escaped there because it was war torn at the time.
What the fuck? That's
which
crazy.
also the war has kicked back in recent time, which
What?
I am going to cover in an episode.
We're gonna cover this
because
episode
because
just for you, Benoit.
No, a lot of people don't talk about this shit, dude. It's like one of the worst genocides going on right now.
Oh,
Like
shit.
next to the whole Palestinian shit going on.
So yeah, we went. He was like, "Let's go to this place called Majeska." I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's go." And
He's making him sound like Mike Tyson, which is really funny. Which is really fucking funny.
I'm trying to get his accent down. I'm sorry.
Bryce.
No, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit deeper tone now.
What's fucked up is that like he like clings on to like this cartoon accent, but like his voice is really deep as fuck.
In middle school, bro, I remember middle and high school. Everybody'd be like, "Benoit, use your real voice." He was like, "No, I'm not using my real voice." And he goes, "Use your real voice." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's just like crazy shit, dude.
And I'm
He's like
like,
holding back for no reason.
he pitches his voice way higher just to
So
sound.
he can like sound like everybody
Like
else.
SpongeBob. No, like SpongeBob.
He loves
He's
SpongeBob,
very autistic. I will say that.
Oh, okay.
but he's
But it's hard to
hang
tell.
on, hold on. You
I
went to
fucking-
the club with this guy?
Hell
Dude, he's
yeah,
fucking
dude.
awesome,
All
dude.
Tismos are getting down together,
dude.
bro.
He gets twerked on like crazy, dude. He's a fucking he's bi.
Bryce revealed me.
Does he use his
Bryce
real
revealed
voice
to me-
when he's talking to bitches? Or
No,
Bryce revealed this shit to me because this whole time I have him on Snapchat and like he'll just like post white girls twerking on him crazy and shit and it's like, okay, dude, they're getting down and shit. And then Bryce tells me, he's like, no, he's sober the whole time. And it's like, okay, well, that kind of changes the
That
dynamic
kind of scares
Yeah,
me.
That's kind of like predatory now.
Yeah, like
This
a
is
stone
weird.
cold sober, really autistic guy obsessed
He's just
with
like,
SpongeBob.
he's like, yeah, I'm
Really
just gonna have
obsessed
fun.
with SpongeBob.
Like, oh my god, you're so sweet, and he's got like a jar
Trying
of fucking
to figure
eggs.
out which drunk white girl is like fucked up enough, and then he's like, I want that one.
He doesn't do that though. He doesn't do that.
You
Doesn't
watched
do
him?
that.
No, I've been watching him.
Bryce is obviously fucking covering for him. Okay,
I'm not covering
so
for him.
go ahead and rattle off whatever you
We're not
have to
gonna
say.
we're not gonna shit on our boy.
Protect Benoit.
We're not gonna shit on our boy Benoit because we love Benoit.
Benoit.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm kind of on the fence right now because that's some weird shit he's on. All right, autistic or not,
But he
someone
is
needs to
stone
go
cold
up to him
sober.
and be like, hey,
All right, hang
at
on,
least
Bryce.
buy like a beer or something, bro.
Bryce, yeah,
He'll drink like I think he might have had a couple of beers that night, but I know he wasn't drunk. He didn't like exactly elaborate.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? When you brought it up to me earlier today, you were like, Benoit, have you had anything? You're like, I haven't had a single drop of alcohol, Bryce. It's
It
like,
wasn't like
whoa,
that. It
dude.
wasn't like that. It was like.
What do you mean it wasn't like
He was
that?
like-
You literally said it was like that.
He was
Stop
like-
covering for him.
He was like, I didn't really
This
drink
is just
anything.
some African guy we're talking about. He has no reputation on the line. He
He
has
does.
no reputation on the line. Right
Yeah.
now.
Nobody
This is
has
just some
no
guy.
idea. No listener has no idea who the fuck we're
Who
talking
the
about.
fuck
to be
is
fair.
Benoit?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Benoit?
Why are you shitting on him, bro? He said he misses you last night.
Okay, dude. I missed him until I found out he was molesting white girls.
He doesn't even fuck him. He doesn't even fuck him. He just goes to have a good time.
Finn, this is a crazy accusation, man.
It's a crazy accusation, Finn.
But
Okay.
hey, but Bryce, let me ask you and answer honestly with me, right? When he was there, when you were there with him that night, was he dancing with some white bitches? Was white bitches throwing ass?
So
on him?
he started off. He would jump in the circle. There's like a little circle of people dancing. There's multiple different circles. Smoke everywhere. You can barely see anything. And women will just come up to him and throw it on him. Like he's not like going out of his way. He just dances and has fun. Mixed girls.
He's
Are they
saving
all-
face, bro.
Are they fucked up? Are they all? I mean, I imagine they are because
a lot of them are. Yeah.
He's saving face for the fucking show.
So
bro.
I feel like, all right, even if he's not like immediately going behind bitches and like throwing himself on them, that would be really bad. But I feel like in a sense he does know what he's doing. Like it's not
Probably
like
a little bit. Yeah.
No, not even a little bit. Literally every
how
dance,
often does he go out?
Listen,
How
listen.
often do you
At
see
least-
these?
He goes out
Jared
every week.
chats?
He goes out every
Jared,
weekend.
He goes out
Every weekend?
He goes out a lot, and every single dance he and his homeboys gets, cameras are on it, bro. He's documenting every single fucking dance.
Dude, I remember.
Well, in that case, as long as he don't try to do anything outside of like that once the cameras are off, because I mean, if it's documented
Yeah.
and he's not going out of his way,
No.
I can't necessarily to be like that's a bad guy. But
No,
in the
yeah.
same sense,
It's
in the
weird,
same
though.
sense,
It's
like,
weird.
Yeah, it is weird
I'm not
behavior.
saying he's
It is
raping.
weird behavior.
I'm
It
not
is-
saying he's raping,
Yeah.
but he's towing the fucking line, bro.
Yeah, like
He's
yeah,
towing
he's
the
tiptoe.
line.
Yeah, he's like tap dancing on the
Yes.
line right now,
Yes.
and it's he knows what he's doing in a
Yeah.
sense. Like you can't
He's-
play dumb.
yeah,
like
no.
dude, you're going out every night. Like, but at the same time, could he possibly be on the level where it's like, I gotta go out every weekend, these white bitches, they just get drunk and they throw their asses on me. It's
Yes,
the
that's
greatest
what it
thing
is.
ever.
That's what it is. That's literally
Okay,
what
then
it is.
that's a wee bit innocent, more innocent than I think it is. Because if he's
Yeah.
like,
He's
I'm
got-
gonna
he's got a
purposefully
lot of
go out
immigrant
there
brain.
so that they.
He's got a lot of immigrant brain going on about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like,
He's.
you know, as long as nobody ends up fucking raped, then he's okay.
He's okay.
For the most
Yeah.
part. For the most part,
Yeah,
I'm not
no
going to
crazy-
co-sign it. I'm
no
not going to
crazy-
co-sign
no
it.
crazy penetration going on.
Yeah,
I'm not
it-
co-signing shit.
Yeah,
He has no.
yeah,
he
not
don't have
co-signing
no
shit.
allegations or anything like
But,
that.
like,
these white bitches love Benoit.
But I'm just
Yeah.
watching, and it's like
At the same time, bro's autistic, so it's like that's
when
probably
I was,
the most
when I was
action
watching
he's getting.
it like unfold on a Snapchat story, I thought he was like hammered drunk too with them, and I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah,
turning
and-
up.
and the fact
and then
that he
once
is
I
stone
found
cold
out he's
sober.
like not doing that, he's just out there. It's like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's a little like, ugh. Yeah.
He did say the reason he didn't drink last night is because he was out the night before and got sick.
I don't know.
You're saving fucking face, Bryce. Okay, let's move on from the topic.
We love you, Bryce.
But you're clearly, you got some weird autistic alignment going on, and you're like, no,
It's
he's
the
not a
Autistic
rapist.
Alliance.
We can't.
The Autistic Alliance,
That's what
baby.
it
They
is,
got to
bro.
stick together.
We can't rat on each other, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude.
What have
He'd
you
be
done,
pleading
then?
the fifth in the Diddy case.
Don't fucking ask. I'm just playing.
He'd be
Don't
pleading
you
the
fucking
fifth.
ask.
Don't you
All right,
fucking ask
stay in
me.
your fucking lane,
Stay in
Finn.
your fucking lane, bro.
But hey, bro,
Nah.
buddy, if you're listening to this and you're purposefully doing that, knowing like damn well, like,
Benoit,
that's your
get a good
intentions-
buzz going, dude. What the fuck?
Nah,
are you
fuck
doing?
that. Don't get a good buzz going. If he's doing all this stone cold sober, he might rape somebody if he's
If
drunk.
he's hammered.
Yeah, if he's drunk, he might just rape somebody in the middle of
Oh,
Garden
I
City,
remember
bro.
That girl.
Like,
Get
no.
in the alley now.
Like, no, dude. Hell no, man. Like, I don't know. But chill. All I'm going to say is chill, bro.
Relax.
Chill, yeah, relax, dog.
I
Maybe not
remember when,
every
like,
weekend.
You were, like, deep into anime and all this shit. And, like, he used to, like, post, like, TikTok skits and shit. Ever since he, like, started hitting the clubs, it's been, like, none of that. It's just been ass on my timeline. Like, I remember when you were pure.
His life was changed.
I will say Benoit's always been into ass because I remember in middle school, like back when Instagram, when you could view other people's likes. I just saw Benoit's likes and it was nothing but ass and titties. It was nothing but ass and titties, bro.
In 7th grade history class, Miss Crop's class, or was that? No, that was 7th grade. 7th grade, Miss Crop's class. I remember one classmate. To reinforce, I think he's on some weird, different shit. Jesus Christ. This whole episode of just brutalizing Benoit.
Bro, why bro.
Benoit, dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't know who
Benoit,
you are.
I'm sorry, but Finn
Don't be
hates
mad
you
at
now.
Bryce. I'm gonna tell
For
you
some
now.
reason.
Don't be mad at Bryce. If you got any
Don't be mad at
frustration,
me.
you can
Bryce, you're
point
gonna
it
say
towards
for some-
me, and you can point it towards
You're
Finn.
gonna say for some reason, Bryce, but I remember he
Well,
used
Bryce
to sit,
really
in, the,
tried
he
to
used to
stick
sit
your
in the
neck
back
out.
of the class in Miss Crop's class, and we were watching a video that day, and one of the classmates turned around and he was like, "Hey, what Benoit doing, bruh?" And he was jerking off. He was jerking
Are you
off in the
serious,
back
bro?
of the class.
Are you Benoit? Benoit, why are you doing that, bro?
Yeah, see, look at
Bro,
you,
Bill-
dude.
Bill-
You're
all
trying to fucking save him, dude.
I can't save face on that one, Benoit. What are you doing, bro?
I guess what you doing, Benoit?
Like he came, bro.
Benoit.
Like
No, he
Whoa.
came
He
into.
came.
He jerked off to finish in the classroom.
Yes.
Bro,
Like when the dude who like exposed him, he like started walking over to him, and like Benoit like got to the point where like he came and there was like ejaculate on like his cargo shorts and like shirt and shit. And everyone was
dude,
like,
no.
oh shit! Oh shit, bro! Benoit nutted.
Benoit.
And this is the same year where he
And he
also
just
like
lifts his fist in the air, just like yes.
he also like pissed himself that year too. So like.
Yeah.
He has some
What the-
crazy.
To
He's
be-
obviously like autistic, bro. What the fuck is that about?
To be fair, Miss Crop was a bitch, and she would not let him
What
pee.
did it? No, dude.
Dude,
What
yeah,
did her
yeah,
being a
that's
bitch
my
have
response.
anything to do?
That's my response.
with
Oh
him
man, this
jerking off?
this teacher's such a bitch, bro. I need to stroke one out. Real
Yeah,
quick.
dude, I'm just gonna bust a
What
nut.
the fuck
You
is
know
that
what, bro?
about?
I'll show her.
I jerked off one time at middle school.
You're telling me you
You
ain't thought
jerked
about
off at school,
Yes,
Finn?
I jerked off at school.
it? You jerked off at school?
Weirdo.
Yeah, I jerked off at school. I went to the stall. This was in 8th grade.
Oh my god.
I went to the stall in the 8th grade hallway, over by like,
What middle school?
this is Paul Knox,
Oh my god.
and
I didn't. You never told me this. This is crazy.
I jerked off to a Selena Gomez deep fake.
Yo.
I jerked off to a Selena
Yeah,
Gomez
Yeah,
deep
that's
fake.
some real middle school fat
Hell
material.
yeah, dude! What? This is how you know it's coming from the
Deep
heart. Like
fakes.
this happened, and I didn't come. I will say that I was like jerking off like halfway through, and then like started going limp, and I was like, they're gonna start questioning where I am, dude. I need to wrap this up.
So you were just straight up. You were just sitting in the fucking stall.
Yeah.
He's doing that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Beating off.
Did somebody walk in there while you were doing it?
No, I was just by myself.
Nobody walked in there.
No, this was like
That's
during
crazy.
class.
Bro, there was one time in middle school where
Bryce jerk off at school.
I never jerked off at school. I will say that. I've jerked off at some interesting places, just not school.
He. Dude, talk about it, bro.
Talk about it.
Talk
about it.
Dude,
Come on.
His craziest jerk off story. Dude, I wish we had it the first time we told
Dude,
me
if
about
you
it,
tell
dude.
me your craziest jerk off story, I'll tell you mine. And
Yeah,
mine's actually
yeah,
kind of
let's do
crazy.
it. Bryce, I'm gonna go use the potty real quick.
Yeah, this is
Go
going to be a
ahead
me
and
and you
talk about your
convo.
shit, bro.
So,
Look me in the eyes the whole time.
Dude, he
I'm
was
just playing.
wildin'.
No.
He was wildin', Jared.
please, my bad.
All right, bro.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Let me hear it, Bryce. Get a good rip of the cherry slush before you do.
So, ripping the cherry slush.
You don't got to blow it into the mic, man. It's probably going to sound like... No, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, it's hard to say on air. So yeah, and we'll say the end of high school.
You really don't want to say this.
I really don't want to say it, bro.
It's
but,
good,
like,
dude.
I was on the interstate, like dark, like nobody was around me. I was like so fucking like horny, bro. Like I just like did not have time to jack
All right,
off.
now this feels gay.
It does feel gay. I'm sorry.
Obviously, dude, just jerking off on the
Hey, bro.
highway.
Hey, bro. We both got our socks on, bro. It's okay.
No, but continue.
But yeah, I was just like, damn, I'm gonna pull up some porn right now. And I was
While you was driving?
yeah, I just smacked one out
Wait,
on the
you
interstate.
watched porn?
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought you were just like stroking to thoughts or something.
No, I just propped my phone up on my center console.
What
and
video
just-
was it?
I don't remember what video.
Dude,
It was.
stop fucking lying, dude.
Dude, I don't remember my videos.
What
about
was
to
the
say.
category? You'd remember that.
It was
Come on, dude.
probably.
Come on, stroking on the highway. Can't even remember the video
My,
you were watching.
My thought of choice is always big booty Latinas or big booty black women
All right.
or pogs. Pogs are cool. It was one of those
Just
three.
fat asses.
I'm an ass man. I like ass.
That boy Bryce like booty. I can't blame you.
But yeah, it was just pogs, Latinas, black girls with fat butts. I love y'all.
Sounds boring.
Put her there.
But
Sounds pretty boring.
what's bored? What do you want me to do? Watch gay?
So like,
No.
so
Watch
basically,
gay?
you was just jerking off on the highway.
Yeah, I was just jerking off on the highway. Didn't come.
You didn't come.
No.
What's
that's
what you
the thing,
guys?
like,
no,
halfway
you guys be bailing too early, man.
Nah, halfway through. No.
Because I stopped myself. I was like, "What the
So
fuck
you're
am I
telling me
doing?"
on
No,
your-
you in the stall. You shouldn't have been jerking off to begin with. But you should have jerked off to completion, brother. Nobody was around you. Who was gonna catch you a
Yeah.
fucking 18-wheeler riding past you?
He's like,
Oh!
"Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Burr, burr.
Burnt." He's like, "What
Dude's
the hell
got
are you doing?"
Snapchat.
Pull
pulled
off
up
at
with
the
the
next
flash
rest
phone.
stop. I got something for you.
But nah, this motherfucker.
Dude, I've gotten roadhead on the way back from Atlanta. A handful of.
I've never-
fucking
In your car?
times. In the no, not
never
that
had
one.
roadhead. I've always
Road.
wanted to have somebody give me roadhead.
It's intense on the highway. I'll tell you that, brother. Do it anywhere else besides the highway. That was some
Dude,
anxiety.
dude, next time me and
Pull
Bryce
over at
go on
a
a
rest
trip.
stop to
Next
get
time
it
me and
done.
Bryce go on a trip, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, here's the gas money." He's gonna be like, "I don't want gas money."
I want gas money.
Just be like, "What?"
I need some
He's like,
roadhead.
"You know what I never had before?
Roadhead.
What's
Roadhead.
What's that?"
I want you to 69 me while I'm driving.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna peek over the ass cheeks, just like I can kind of see the slam in the back of somebody. The slam in the back of somebody. They're like, "What were you doing?"
It's a Prius. Just smack the shit out. It's like some fucking crazy liberal bitch just be like, "What the fuck?" and then just sees what we're doing. Be
All,
like,
all she
okay,
sees
carry on.
behind her is upside down ass, and I'm just like, that'd be fucking, dude. Let's do that. I want to do that with somebody.
Come on.
As the boys, we should find hoes
DM
to
them.
do that
DM
with.
them now. DM them now.
God Almighty damn.
What's the Instagram handle,
God
Bryce?
Almighty damn.
It's God Almighty damn.
God Almighty damn, the Instagram, y'all.
It's
go
been like,
hit 'em
I
up.
got that from y'all, bro. But fucking
God Almighty damn.
you and Nick always say God
Yeah.
Almighty damn.
Me, Nick, and Jacob.
I made that my Instagram name. It's been that since 2019.
Hell yeah.
What's your crazy jerk off story?
Damn it. I was hoping you guys were going to forget.
No.
So my craziest jerk off story was actually not that long ago. I had to take Destiny to the prison to visit her dad, and that was for 2 hours.
How's he
I
doing?
couldn't go in. So I was stuck.
So they got to sit and talk for 2 hours?
Yeah, they got to sit and talk for 2 hours.
Okay.
So
What's
she
up with
was-
his case, though? Is he getting out anytime
Oh,
soon?
he's getting out like a year and like a month, so
Let's
it's
get
not
him
gonna
on
be
the
too
show.
long.
We
Oh
gotta
fuck
get him
yeah!
on the
Oh yeah,
show.
we're getting
Get
him
him
on
on
the
the
pod.
pod, bro.
We're getting him on all the pods.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a press run for Chris.
Destiny Papa, get on the pod. Bro.
So what was it like stabbing someone 48 times?
No, I don't think it was that much, but yo, that
We're
boy
naming
coming
this
home.
episode "Saving Face," bro. 'cause that's all y'all doing. That's all
dude.
y'all are
Hey,
doing.
no, it
is
was like
saving
30
face,
something. I
bro.
think it was like 30 something, but I don't think Destiny will want me to talk about this too much right now. But yo, shout out to Chris though. He's a
So
cool
you
guy.
yanked one out in the parking lot?
I yanked one out in the dirt parking lot of this fucking backwoods ass prison where they
Damn.
low key run a farm too. So like I'm just like ducked off.
Oh, so it's one of those
Yeah.
prisons.
Damn.
Yeah. And fucking I had to do what I had to do, bro. I was out there for like an hour and I was just like, damn, fuck it. I could do that to make the time pass. So
Bro, what if somebody just rolled up and some guard was like, "What the
Yeah, I
fuck
was
are
gonna
you
say, just
doing?"
like a badge, just like
yeah,
tapping
oh
on the
God.
window,
I was just
all right,
thinking like,
you're going
oh
in
dude,
here
it'd be
now.
terrible if fucking CO catch me yoinking it. You know what I mean? Catch me gooning.
You're fucking gooning.
Were you
out
watching
Catch me
videos, or
fucking
was
gooning.
this memory basis?
It was videos of me and my old lady, if I'm gonna keep it a bean with you.
Baller.
Hell yeah.
You ever jerk off to those, Bryce? Your sex videos?
Sometimes I don't have enough. I kind of be running out of them.
I ain't gonna talk about that too much, but
Yeah, whatever you want to cut out, feel free.
no, it's good. It's
Nah, this
good.
is our episode.
I was about to say it's good. And this is Irish for Slaves, baby.
Irish
Yeah.
for slaves, baby.
Shout out to my beautiful girlfriend, my mother of my
Oh yeah, you
firstborn child.
impregnated her. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bro.
Love you very much. I hope I'm not TMIing right now, but if I am, you love me and I love you too. It's all right.
It's all right. Oh my god. She's
I
looking
feel
at
like
this
I
episode.
feel like I ain't say too much. It ain't enough for
No,
her
you
to be
didn't
like,
go too
oh
nuts.
no, like, yeah. Because at the end of the day, Chris is cool as hell. He loves me because I'm always there, for them.
So I
And-
imagine you didn't tell your girlfriend you jerked off.
Oh yeah, in the prison parking lot. No, if she finds out about that, yeah, when she hears that, she's gonna be like, babe, what the fuck? Why would you talk about that on the pod?
What the fuck?
Hey, and listen, babe, if you're listening, I had to get this out of Bryce. I had to hear his crazy story.
That's crazy.
It kind of gay in retrospect.
Your
now.
story might be
Holy shit! You want to know
crazier
about
than
some fucking gay shit?
Yeah.
Some
Obviously.
gay shit.
here's some gay shit.
An old Omegle story. Were you here for that? Were you there for that? The guy with the bagel?
Do tell.
Okay.
Do tell.
The way you set up, it was like, do tell. Okay, so this guy couldn't see us, and it was like, we was deep. I don't remember who all was with me, but I know Jacob and Nick were there, and we was messing with him, and we was like, oh yeah, we're 3 fucking 11-year-olds. Like, how are you doing? And then he continued to try to flirt with us, so we was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Winner.
Because he couldn't see us, strangely enough, or hear us. So we was just typing him, telling him bullshit. And he was like, could I do something freaky for y'all or some shit? She
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
he was like, nah. We was like,
11
no,
years
you
old.
got to do something cool, bro. You got to fuck something crazy.
That's
and he was
crazy.
like what? We was like, do you got a donut or something? And then he said something about, oh, I know my roommate's got bagels. But
My
then,
roommate.
but listen, so this is some
Next
college guy
morning,
roommate.
Bro, what the fuck happened to my bagels?
No, listen.
I fucked them for 11-year-olds.
We was
For
like, it's 3 or
11-year-olds.
4 of us, right? Yeah, that's why we was like, we gotta fuck with this guy. So we asked
obvious
him.
pedophile. Let's mess with him.
We asked him for one of his roommate's Snapchats, and we hit up that guy. He immediately answers, and we're like, "Hey, we're fucking with your roommate right now. He's low key a fucking creep.
And
you guys
he's
should
fucking
definitely
your
kick him out."
bagels.
Yeah, no, I was like, he was like, "How do you know?" Because we got his name and we said it, and he was like, "How do you know?" I was like, "Just give us a second. He's about to come out there and grab a fucking bagel so he can fuck that bagel.
Damn.
I want you guys to go in there and embarrass the
confront
living
him.
fuck out of him." And he was like, and they were like, "No way." I was like, "Just wait. He's about to come out there for a bagel." Boom, he goes
Sure
out there,
enough.
gets the bagel, and then dude's like, "No fucking way," as he's typing to me, because they were like, "What are you doing?" And he's just like, "Oh, I just wanted a bagel." And
I
then he
just wanted
goes
a
back
bagel,
into the
bro.
room, bro, and he proceeds to try to fuck this bagel, and that's when we're spamming his roommate like, "Dude, get the fuck out here. I don't want to see this man fuck a bagel. Get the fuck out here so that y'all can embarrass him already." Last moment, he was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got it." And he films it on Snapchat and sends it to me.
That's crazy
And
as
fucking,
fuck.
he goes in there with the flash on, and you just see him ass naked. And he was fucking the bagel. Next thing you know, all you see on my end on Omegle
fucking 11-year-olds.
slams the fucking computer screen down, and then it picks up in the,
The video?
Snapchat that I seen. Dude,
That
that
shit's
shit was
crazy.
fucking hilarious. He just stood up and was ass naked. And there was like a good bit of them. I couldn't tell how many people there was.
Yeah.
But dude, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Dude, that is crazy.
Oh my god.
That shit was
The
fucking
fact
hilarious.
he thought he was performing for 11-year-olds and just fucked a bagel.
He fucked the
What
bagel.
the fuck is that about,
fucked-
bro? What the fuck?
No, he was. If he would have done it to completion, he would have ate the cum off of the bagel.
Oh my god.
He offered to do that. That's how
See,
weird
he
this
jumped
guy
the gun,
was.
bro.
In front of like an
If
11-year-old.
the roommate walked into him eating a cum-covered bagel, that would have been the most.
That would have been
Way
fucking
better.
disgusting. I couldn't let it get to the point of him coming and eating the bagel. I'd
That-
rather him just get embarrassed before he get that nut. That way he gets blue balls.
Fair enough.
Hopefully.
I'm just watching that. I'd be like, yo, he's actually doing this right now.
Fuck that guy. I hope he burns in hell.
That dude's fucking terrible, dude.
And to be honest, if he
Is it
killed
like an
himself
Indian
from
guy?
embarrassment, I wouldn't have felt bad, to be honest, because, dude, you tried to fuck a bagel in front
Was
of
he
what you
white?
thought was a group of 11-year-olds.
What
And
were
yes,
we
he was
dealing with
white.
here?
He was white. He was a white guy.
I bet he was Jewish.
Okay, Kanye.
What did he look like?
Yeah, what did he look like?
I don't even think I seen his face.
You just saw body?
Besides that Snapchat, yeah. All we seen was like chest down, and
Damn.
then him beating off with
That's
the
so
fucking
crazy
bagel.
that they gave you his fucking roommate's Snapchat.
Like a fucking idiot.
Like, what the
I
fuck
thought,
is that
how
about,
dumb is this
dude?
fucking guy?
Did he seem like the
Because I
neckbeard
was
type?
like, oh, you said what?
Did he seem like the neckbeard
Was
type?
he like skinny or
No,
something?
he was skinny. He seemed like a skinny guy.
Yeah.
He seemed like a little skinny fucking
Nah,
weirdo.
that's kind of scary because like I'm
That's
sure
the people on Omegle, bro. The dudes that just be beating off in front of the camera.
That
Dude,
shit's
that's
crazy.
the type of fuckers you dealing with.
Yeah, but like saying that you're like 11 and he just like
Yeah,
proceeded-
because I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
like,
I was
yeah,
trying.
I
At
don't
first,
care
I was
about that.
fucking with him heavy because we wanted him to skip us, and I was like, something about, I bet you got a small Peter and balls. And he was like, I bet you I don't. And I'm like, dude, I'm 11. Like that's how that fucking conversation started
Okay.
out.
yeah.
It's like you're talking to a bunch of 11-year-olds, and he was like, "You got any older friends?" She was like, and I'll say like the oldest person here is 12,
That's fucking
and
crazy.
he still continued to flirt and try to fuck a bagel.
He was
What
like,
a
well,
fucking baller, bro.
Weird motherfucker. No, not a baller. Fuck him. If he kills himself, then good riddance. Fuck him. Fuck him.
yeah, fuck
Nah,
that guy.
I want to know what happened like after his.
Yeah, I would like to know the
roommates.
lore afterwards. I don't know what happened to that guy's Snapchat.
No,
'cause
we
all
don't know
added
what
him.
happened. Like that's literally where the story concludes.
Like, yeah, like, what if he
He
did
still
kill
got
himself?
his boy on Snap.
I don't know. I don't even know what the name was or what to look for.
How long
'Cause
ago
this
was
was
this?
Probably pandemic, because that's when we was on.
Oh
Omegle
shit!
heavy.
This was a while back.
This is
now.
before me and Destiny
Bro,
were even a
pandemic
thing.
was going crazy on people.
Yeah, and this guy was fucking a bagel.
Pandemic was still lit.
Trapped
though.
in a half house fucking
Bro.
a bagel.
That was when Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, that was when it was popping.
I think so, yeah.
That was a shoot house and shit.
Man,
Dude, it was quarantine was so popping. We would like literally have a party that
Eight
would
deep.
fill up a server, and we would all fight each other.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
That shit was fun. Especially GTA on or during
Duke
quarantine.
Boy Racing.
Duke Boy Racing was so
Duke
fun.
Boy fucking racing.
Do you
baby.
remember when those people
Hot ring
got
circuit
angry at
races.
us? They
Dude.
were like yelling and shit.
Dude, or when we had like a party that was like 8 deep, and then we found other guys, and it ended up being like 12 deep, and we was just pinning people
I still have
down.
one of those guys on my Snapchat, bro.
Really?
Yes. His name is Jays.
The Xbox friends that you end up having for life, dude. You know that I think that's some cool shit. Meeting motherfuckers that you've been friends with on the internet.
I saw
like in
what's his
person.
name, Amazing Wings or whatever his name was. I saw him in real life. I think his name's Scott. You remember Amazing Wings?
Amazing Wings.
Yeah, he played GTA with us. He was doing the
I
glitches and
think
shit.
so.
He
Wasn't he related to somebody we know?
He was related to somebody you went to school with,
Yep. Now it rings a bell.
and he
How'd you
He was a
meet him?
cop, wasn't he?
yeah, he was a cop.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's right. Amazing Wings. Shout out to him.
How'd you
Scott,
meet
whatever
him,
your name
Bryce?
is.
Scott, I think Scott something. Huh?
How'd you meet him?
We were on GTA 5 doing glitches.
No, I mean
Like
like
in
in real
person?
life. You said you
No,
saw
I
him
saw
in
him
real
at the
life.
car meet, dude. And in Columbia, because he lived in Columbia. I saw him with his Del Sol that he freshly painted. I was like, yo, what's up, man?
That's crazy.
Nice.
I met Fahim. Shout out Fahim. He's cool as hell. I met him and his grandma in Atlanta.
Hell
Fahim
yeah.
666 and shit?
Yeah, the guy you got a song with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fahim. Shout out to him.
How'd
He
you
was
meet
really
him?
cool.
He's in Atlanta?
He was in Atlanta, not no more. I think this was actually the Action Bronson show that I went to. I think it was after that, and I pulled up, smoked with him. I actually threw him some gas too,
Whatever
just for the
happened
fuck of
to
it.
Chrysotic, bro?
Chrysotic.
You remember Chrysotic?
Oh, on Xbox. I still got him added. I just ain't played with him in a while.
He seemed like he's kind of just stopped fucking with us.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But fucking nah, dude. But for him, he was cool as hell. That was a dope experience. Like linking up with somebody I met off the internet, and I was a fan of his music before I even knew who he was. So that felt like really crazy.
I think we should run Duke Boy Racing back.
Man, what's crazy is that they don't keep. They like cycle them out. So hot ring circuit races will only be in there for like a limited time whenever it's in there, and I don't think it's in there right now. That's
Oh
what sucks.
damn. Yeah, dude. I remember that was so fun because I remember whenever I would like fall off the map and know I'm going to lose the race, I would just turn around and just start screwing up everybody
just
else.
fucking up everybody. That was the go-to, man.
And everybody, and the host would be like, "Let's make the cars invisible." And I'm like, "Dude, you're so pussy."
Dude, we got to talk about Japanese in Chinatown.
Japanese in
Yeah.
Chinatown.
Japanese in Chinatown.
So,
And then after that, let's get into current events because there's been a couple things that have
oh yeah,
happened.
Okay.
fucking when I was younger, I made a song, and what's fucked up is that I
How
thought
old were you?
13. Yeah, I think I was-
Young adolescent.
Young.
This is
tween.
when before we
Straight
we
tween.
recorded this episode, we did the first episode of mine. Then we took a little 15-minute break. You know, Finn smoked a cigarette and everything. We chilling, and we
I
started
don't
talking
smoke
about.
cigarettes.
Oh,
I
he
don't
was tickling
smoke
his nuts outside or
stinkies.
something. So we was
We jerked off in a circle.
exactly
We did our Illuminati ritual before.
Jerk it
every
off in a
episode.
circle.
circle.
Yep.
Jerk it off in a circle.
That's right.
The Irish Society's podcast. We jerk off in a circle. And
That's
we
right,
commence
something
the
like that.
episode.
They did that, not me. Anyways,
Well, we need a third person for a circle. We'd just be like pointing penises at each other, shooting it on each other, bro.
Yeah.
We need a third
Like
person,
the
bro.
Beatles.
Like
the Beatles.
like the Beatles.
but fucking,
Like the
I made
Beatles.
this song, and when I made
We're
it,
the Beatles.
I think the beat was named Chinatown,
Uh-huh.
and I dead ass.
What type of type beat are we working with?
I don't remember what type beat it
You
actually
just remember
was.
Chinatown.
I just remember Chinatown was the name because that's how I came up with Japanese in Chinatown. And bro, I swear to God, I thought this shit was so hard. And the hook is so fucking offensive. Like, it's so offensive as
saying?
fuck. I will recite it for you guys because it is genuinely funny. And mind you, listeners, I was 13 when I made this fucking song. I genuinely thought that this was
Just
hard.
soften your blow. What going on? It is a very unacceptable.
You're very dishonorable.
Very dishonorable.
You're very dishonorable, Jared, for making the song.
Did you know China and Japan are two different countries?
Really?
Oh, really?
Did you know China and Japan are two different countries?
Oh, really? Shout out to
Preach.
Matt and Trey, man.
We are
Ni
Chinese
hao,
people.
supper.
Konnichiwa! But no, alright,
Anyways,
so the hook,
to soften the blow, there was that.
the hook goes, Japanese in Chinatown. Ming, 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 Chinatown.
Let's go.
And I dead ass thought that shit was hard as fuck.
Ming,
That
ming,
was the
ming,
hook.
ming,
I
Chinatown.
don't remember no other fucking part of the song. I don't know what the verse went like, none of that. I just remember Japanese in Chinatown. Ming, 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 Chinatown.
Well,
I'm rapping with. Hey,
It's a little catchy, ain't it?
Jared,
It's a little
that
catchy,
shit goes
ain't it?
hard. Ming, 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 Chinatown.
I mean, you got to think about Migos, bro. They were
Yeah.
tripping back
Yeah.
in like 2013.
Talking
bro.
about Chinatown.
China, dude. Multiple songs.
Go to
Going to
Chinatown
Thailand
with
with
them
them chinks. Chinks. Like, what the fuck, bro?
That used to be my favorite part of that song, bro. The ad lib when he goes, "Them chinks."
Them cheeks.
Bro, what? To Thailand with them chinks. That shit is hilarious, bro.
But yeah, no, Chinatown was lit. Chinatown wasn't really that offensive though.
No,
They were
not
just
really.
in Chinatown.
That song I made, looking back on it, is very fucking offensive.
Ming,
And
ming,
then
ming, ming, Chinatown.
the homies at school, and the homies at school found out about that song, but only my inner circle.
Okay.
And they would give me shit for it because of how funny it was.
That's so funny.
Or how
though, bro.
cringe it is. They'd be like, "Oh, dude, Japanese in
No, the
Chinatown,
fact that,
fucking
you
classic."
Thought that was like some good shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
I genuinely thought it was
Let me go
good.
ahead and handle with this ming, 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 ming.
Yeah. Dude, the fact I said Ming, 5 times? Ming, 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 Ming. Oh, wait, no, it's only 4 times.
Ming, 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 Chinatown.
Japanese in Chinatown.
Dude,
Ming, Ming, Ming.
if you
And
found
I
the
was
song-
like, for some reason, I thought
It was-
if the
it was-
Japanese were in Chinatown, there would be
No,
some type of underlying beef or something.
No,
Do
that's
you
what I was gonna say.
see
Like
the
Japanese in Chinatown, it's like that's literally just the rape of Nan King. That's literally all it is. It's
Bro.
like them committing war crimes in some Chinese city.
I know the answer's probably gonna be no, but do you still have the song?
Dude, no, it's.
I'm sure it's
gone.
lost.
I wish I still had it because I'm mad at myself a little bit for wiping that
Is it
entire
still up on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud?
No,
Okay.
I wiped it when I was like 14, bro, because like the
just
joke
realized,
was
like, oh,
funny,
fuck.
but like whenever I was like putting out shit under like my first, like as soon as I got into a studio. Like, even if it being a home studio, it wasn't recording on my phone. So I felt like I was stepping up in a
This is like
professional
some
type of
legitimate
level.
shit.
Yeah, so I felt that way
Which,
whenever I was
to a
15
degree,
making
it was.
music.
To
yeah.
a degree, it was.
Yeah, exactly. To
You're
a
not
degree, it kind
recording
of
off
was.
your fucking phone. You're having an actual engineer and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm paying somebody for studio time and all this other shit. So fucking, wanted to separate myself from all of that shit.
Ming,
But-
ming, ming, ming. And that,
Yeah.
and is that where like shit stain spawned from?
Nah, shit stain spawned from like me wanting to explore more different
Comedy.
sounds and be funny at the same time, make some shit that I thought I could laugh at.
Because honestly,
what inspired it was Ugly God and
shit
the
stain
Booty Hole
is
song.
some good shit.
It is, especially like if you listen to the projects, like in total.
No,
They're actually
like,
funky as
if you
fuck.
actually like break it down to like an artist standpoint and shit, y'all actually knew what you were doing. You had an idea, and you did the execution, and you did it well. You know?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Like there
Dude,
was, it wasn't like oh, let's just bullshit.
Yeah.
There was actually a breakdown of it and just being like, okay,
Now
this is
let's
how
bullshit.
we're gonna do it. This song we're gonna follow this pattern, and it's all like funny.
It was like
Like, it holds up
bullshitting
and
in a
shit.
pattern. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, like they knew what they were doing.
I do
It-
feel like the
yeah.
shit stain shit is very underrated. To
No,
be
yeah,
honest.
it's very avant-garde. If I give it that definition, it is extremely avant-garde. Like
'Cause-
if you show that shit to ASAP Rocky, he'd be like, I understand what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, you remember
like
Pimp
to like the
Limpin'?
regular passerby, they'd be like, oh,
How
this
can
is
you
just a
forget
funny
Pimp
song.
Limpin'?
But then if like you like showed some artists like the execution throughout the years, it'd be like, you had a vision.
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing here.
And I like how a lot of it kind of like you can hear the progression.
Yeah.
Because with Shit Stain, we started off doing so much at once. Like So like it really goes like this. The first song
it's
I
literally
made,
the definition of based music.
dude, it's so
very based.
it's so
To our listeners
organic.
out there, if you're trying to get an understanding of what the shit stain sound is, which I'll throw the fucking SoundCloud in the description on this video, but
Hell yeah.
it's very based.
It's goated.
It's very like not talking about like the whole right wing
Yeah.
attack of the word based, but like if Lil B heard this shit, he'd be like,
Oh, dude, I feel like
okay.
Lil B would love me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Dude,
love
what?
that shit.
And fucking so like when I first recorded the Shit Stain song, it was just in the moment type of thing. I was chilling with that piece of shit motherfucker I beat the hell out of.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, fuck him.
On this show, fuck 'em.
Yeah, and he tried to take credit for Shit Stain at one point. When I took him off my Snapchat, I heard from somebody else that bro posted like, "Oh, this was my idea. This was my shit or whatever the fuck." Like
Then
trying to claim it.
Then why the fuck aren't you
Like,
doing it?
oh, like sure, you were there the day you were, the day it was conceived.
You may
but
as well
like,
been, he may as well have been the midwife.
Yeah,
the
like
lady helping birth the baby.
yeah, I was like, dude, you were just kind of like there.
Kinda
You didn't
just there,
spawn
dude.
the idea. I was like, I got this Rich the Kid type beat, and I kind of want to make something funny. Would you do it with me? And he didn't even rap on it for real. He just said like some random shit.
Yeah.
But that's the only living thing that still has him on it, on Shit Stain, because that is literally the birth of Shit Stain. And mind you, he didn't really rap nothing. He just like blurted out something at one point. But I recorded that one song, uploaded it instantly. Next day I come home from school. Nick's like, I want in on this. Nick's immediately like, I want in on this. And I was like, okay. And he started freestyling, fucking around while we was outside smoking. I go inside, and we immediately make Pete. I upload that, and Pete is one of my favorite all-time Shit Stain songs because that is one of the only Shit Stain songs that I wrote a verse for. Because at school that day, I was so excited
We'll
to
make
record.
this one. We'll make Pete the outro of this episode.
Oh, okay, word. Because Johnny's on it.
Go ahead and send me that link after this shit,
I got
so
you.
I can add it.
So
Big
we'll
Papa
do-
Johnny is on Pete,
we'll
by
do
the
an
way.
outro
Is
for
he?
this one.
Big Papa Johnny is on Pete.
R.I.P.
He interrupted Nick while he was recording his shit.
R.I.P.
hey boy, what y'all
R.I.P. for
doing?
real. He was like, I don't want to hear no damn cussing in the song, dude. And it's so great because, especially looking back on it now, like I got a piece of my grandfather forever on wax.
Yeah.
That's
like
awesome.
on that song, and that's goated. As much as it would probably piss him off, I love it. It's such a sentimental
bro.
piece for me. Because, dude, like for real though, this Shit Stain shit, it does hold a place in my heart because
yeah.
it was fun to make, and with it, I got
lot
to
of shit
explore.
happened.
Hell yeah, I got
Cousin
to.
fuckers?
Yeah, the whole cousin fucker
That's
situation,
probably
bankroll cam.
That's probably one of my favorite songs, bro.
Bankroll
Dude,
cam.
bankroll.
dude.
The bankroll cam
Bankroll
chronicles
cam.
was incredible.
Let's get into this segment, dude. Bankroll fucking cam, dude.
We will get there. We will get there. I promise you, we will get
I'll
there.
show that song to my brother, right, on the way to Charleston. And me and
Motherfuckers.
my brother was getting down to it. We were rapping it on the way to Charleston. We were like, we cousin fuckers.
We cousin fuckers.
I
fuck
fuck
each
my
other's
cousin on a daily basis. Fuck my cousin in the
That
butt.
song
I
was
don't
so
give a
funny
fuck.
because that was like the one time like everybody at school knew my fucking song, and I thought it was just hilarious because everybody else did too. A lot of people would blow me off like I'm some bullshit rapper, but like, okay, if you think I'm a bullshit rapper, I will show you a bullshit rapper and I will own that title and make it funny. That way you're
Yeah.
not like,
Yeah.
ha ha, you fucking suck. You'll be like, ha ha, that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
segment. It
It
is a good
is.
segment to do.
It is.
Have
And
like
then-
legitimate music and then be like, oh, this is me ignorant. And it's like,
yeah, this
funny
is
and
my
good.
having fun.
Yeah.
This is like, I hate to
This
compare
is
myself to Eminem.
show you that like I am actually pretty talented at what I
Yeah,
do.
like even when I'm bullshitting, I
Yeah.
can make something catchy.
Yeah.
I can make something that you'd want to listen to again. Like, and that was really like even when I'm fucking around, I can make something good. Like y'all hate on me, but like wait and see. And fucking, so like we did those two songs, like the weekend hit, or like no school let out because this was all at the end of my junior year, and then me and him record like that first Friday or Saturday. We recorded two songs like as soon as we got out of school
You and
that
Nick?
day. Yeah, me and Nick. This was us doing the first mixtape. And then right after that, we was like, all right, let's see if you can stay tonight. He got to stay tonight at Patsy's. We took shit out to the garage, recorded the whole rest of the first I Got Molested mixtape.
Okay,
All
yes.
in a night. And that was in
What
total.
a beautiful title.
Yeah, I
Got
know. There was a
Molested
whole
mixtape.
series of I Got Molested mixtapes. And
It's a
then
trilogy, ain't it?
So in June there was that, and then July we made Trapping Out the Valley, and which was like, I think, in my opinion, it's the weakest link out of all the projects.
Oh, really?
To be honest, because it's a me and Nick collab project, but Nick's only on like 6 of the songs. It's 15 in total. I know there's like 4 or 5 skits, and then like the rest is just me bullshitting with the piece of shit guy in the garage. And then the next month, like as soon as I did it, Mike hit me and he was like, "Bro, we should do a shit stain project. That would be really fun."
And he's still local at this point?
You said what? No, he wasn't local at this point. He was in North Carolina. But I go to North Carolina in August, and that's when we record Views from the 803. And that was our third project in 3 months doing Shit Stain. Originally, it was going to be me and Mike's, but end up me and Elijah. Shout out EMD. He's a great artist, very talented. Me and him ended up doing like basically a whole project with me and him. It was really like, in total, Views from the 803 was like 9 songs. 2 of them were left over from me and Nick. There was the Orlando remix, and then the other 6 was me and Elijah, and then 2 of those also had Mike on it. And those 2 other songs also ended up being our biggest Shit Stain songs. Cousin Fuckers and Stinky Butthole.
Okay.
Like the 2 biggest ones,
Yeah.
ironically, got Mike on them. And,
Because y'all had, like, actually, like, songs to, like, peak, like, 20,000 views and shit
Dude,
like that.
Stinky Butthole has 35,000 as we speak right now.
Yeah.
Which I think is insane because that's a little yachty beat. Cousin Fuckers
shit
got
goes
like
crazy.
3K. Show Me Your Titties got like 2 something. And then the Show Me Your Titties sequel also got like a band. Fucking, like the Shit Stain shit actually does got numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, for shit's sake, so I got a song with fucking Miles back in the van. Go stream that.
Miles.
Yeah, on 2016.
He's, like, popping crazy now, though. That's
just
crazy.
crazy.
I paid $100 for that feature too.
Wow,
Hell yeah.
back then?
Dude, it was only like, I think I bought that end
You
of like
really
2022.
fucked up on that doo-wop shit, dude.
I did, but let's not talk about that. But Views from the 803 ended up doing really well. It did the Cousin Fucker song. That whole shit blew up. Fucking, and then afterwards, we were still trying to ride that momentum, and then dropped I Got Molested Too, which was another me and Nick project. That Views from the 803 was like my only solo Shit Stain project. Because Nick's only on there for 2 songs, Elijah's on 6, and then Mike's on the other 2. So it's not really like a me and Elijah mixtape. It's just the only one that I could really call like my own. And that
Yeah.
ended up being, the most streamed one at the time.
Who the hell is Elijah?
Elijah was Mike's homie in North Carolina. He's actually very talented. I don't think he ever met him or anything.
No.
He ain't ever been down here. But he is very cool. Hung out with him. He's dope. And he's very talented. His music's great. Y'all go stream EMD. Wonder's a really great song. WMP With My Pistol's a fucking banger. Y'all go stream that shit. But we dropped I Got Molested Too. And then all that time passed. We finally
That's
did the
funny to
third
hear,
one
bro.
in like 2019. Because I didn't want to like necessarily retire Shit Stain, but I did want to kind of put it on the back burner so I could focus on that album that I was first starting out. But eventually, once I went back to Patsy's, I was like, come on, Nick, let's do this shit. And so we did another project. The whole Bankroll Cam shit was very fun. That was before
Bankroll
that. though.
Cam.
The Bankroll Cam Chronicles was great. Bankroll Cam, did I ever tell you how I discovered him?
No.
It was through
Is
some
he just a fat
some random
retard?
slow
He was just
guy.
a fat retarded guy, yeah.
Dude, some random slow guy somehow ended up following me. And
Is he
his
Valley?
name was no. This guy was where Bankroll Cam's from. His name's Tonio. Shout out to Tonio.
No, that's what I'm saying. Where's Bankroll Cam from?
Cincinnati.
No shit.
Yeah,
No shit. Y'all were
Cincinnati.
trolling the guy from
I
Cincinnati.
remember y'all were trolling the shit out of
trolling
him.
the fuck out of him because he's.
I thought he was a fucking Valley resident. this
No,
whole
he
time.
wasn't. No, you thought Bankroll Cam was local this whole time.
He looks like it.
Fair enough, but
He looks like it.
dude, fucking Bankroll Cam. All right, so it starts off with Tonio.
Okay.
Tonio, he follows me. I look at his page. I'm like, what the fuck? And he would like spam post about this girl that he was going outside over named Antoinette. She was also slow. Very obvious when you
So is
see the
this like
pictures.
a group of retards or something?
Yes. And now listen. Antonio gets his bitch taken
By Bankroll Cameron?
by Bankroll fucking Cam. And I'm like, Bankroll Cam. I look at his page and it spoke for itself. The music, the missing tooth, the all of it.
Yeah.
it was just like, oh my God, I found a gold mine.
Gold mine, bro.
I found a gold mine for laughs. And so, like, I trolled him, got on Instagram Live with him, and told him I was his biggest fan. I want to do songs with him and all this other shit. We was just messing with him. And it sucks because he kind of, like, bought into it. And then he was like, bro, we should fake beef. And I'm like, okay. And then I kept on going on live with him just to fuck with him. His little homie would, like, talk shit. So his homie tried to make a diss song for real. So I made Where'd Your Tooth Go?
Where'd your tooth go?
Where'd
I
your
forgot
tooth-
about that, bro.
Where'd Your Tooth Go? I thought was pretty hilarious. Because just like, I wasn't taking it that serious, but after Where'd Your Tooth Go, I feel like Bankroll Cam kind of took it a little bit serious.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He did be like, fuck shit stain, blah, 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 and like, fuck you, and all this other shit. But Bankroll Cam, cool. We on good terms. He's shown love since then.
What
Shout out
is he
to
up to
Bankroll Cam.
nowadays? Have you, like,
He
talked
still
to him
makes
since?
music. I know I seen on his page that he still makes music. So I know that for a fact.
So y'all still follow each other and shit?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I follow him.
Is there any future for Shit Stain?
There is always a future for Shit Stain. I feel like even if I blew
I
up,
say, I hope it ain't dead, bro.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, even if I blew up, bro, I would keep it going, like no matter what, to be honest, just so I can have that fun. Because it is a very nice stress reliever, because it helped me progress with music. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now or at any point where I made quality
Because that is
shit
a
if I
good
didn't do it.
experimentation if you're just, like, having fun with it.
Oh,
and
dude,
shit.
it is very much, nowadays, it's very much experimentation. Like, if you listen to the Stain Gang album in 2016, like, 2016, I made that around, like, the end of 22, early 23, and then put it out till 24 because it had a whole bunch of opens on it. I really just wanted to get opens from everybody I've done Shit Stain projects with, because that was going to be the closing chapter of just solo Shit Stain projects. Because I only done one
If you send me
solo.
a Shit Stain open, I will get back on it and rap on it, but I will only strictly just, like, talk, like, crazy conspiracy shit.
That's cool.
That'd be sick. Yeah, let's do it.
You can do, literally, that's the brilliance of Shit Stain, is you can literally do whatever the fuck you want. We have done some outrageous, stupid shit on Shit Stain and Stain Gang songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but I ain't gonna lie, if I were to rank them, I feel like the newest Stain Gang Volume 1 might be my favorite, because I really got so out of my comfort zone, but was still comfortable the whole time because I'm doing Shit Stain. I can not sound great. I don't gotta sound perfect for this. You know what I mean? I'm not pushing myself to be like a complete
No,
perfectionist
it's still bass
with it.
music at the end of the day.
Yeah, but no, like I got really experimental, bro. Like I did a whole bunch of like Tame Impala type sounded shit, like epic sounding rock songs. Like I want to show y'all Sally Sue after this, dude, because Sally Sue is beautiful. I feel like as a Shit Stain song, bro.
Fuck yeah.
That was one of the most beautiful Shit Stain songs I've ever made, and like
You haven't released this one yet?
Yeah, this has been out for about a year.
Oh, okay.
And like we
I
was
haven't
on
seen this
different type of, like production stylistically. We, it's a Stain Gang compilation project, but I treated it like an album. You know what I mean? And I do that I've always done that with everything. Like even the first I Got Molested mixtape, when you look at it as something so fucking
Talking
silly.
about artistry.
Yeah.
The first mixtape, I Got Molested.
Yeah, taking it
I
all
was
the way back
going-
to that.
Putting serious
Like no, like
ideas into
I still arranged it in a way where like the intro sounds like an intro and the album flows like a normal album, production wise and like and even subject wise. Like welcome to the I Got Molested tape, blah 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 blah. And then the last song we're even like, this is the last song on the album. We got to go crazy.
like Eminem's albums. I forget like in specifics, but like in between some songs he'd have like skits with them.
Yeah.
Like I'm a soldier. What's that fucking song?
Like Toy Soldiers maybe.
Toy Soldiers, White America, that album.
Yeah.
He would have skits in between them and shit like that.
He did that with a lot of, or honestly, I think most of his albums for the most part. I'm just not too skit heavy. I really did that on Trapping Out the Valley, and that's one of the things I think weighed it down, because like I wasn't actually trying to give it a story. Like the skits was just like us fucking around, like acting like we're trapping, cooking meth to get out of the valley so we can make
Getting
it
out of
out.
the valley,
You know
bro.
what I mean? Like it's just
that's not a bad storyline.
yeah, it's just a gag. You know what I mean? But it's like we didn't really try to take it anywhere. It was just like, just bullshit. But it was fun for the most part. But that's always what it's been. But I feel very confident in that last Stain Gang album. I want to do more Stain Gang, but trying to get T-Bone Smith and Gerald Story in the studio, it's a different story. Pink Salmon too.
You can get Gerald on there, the old white guy.
No. That's Devin's rap name. It's Gerald Story.
Isn't that like
That's an actual person. Yeah, I'm related to him, bro.
I know, bro. That's the dude with the white mustache. He's bald.
Yeah, I think so.
He was my brother's next door neighbor.
Dude, don't say that.
You can cut that out, but he's a cool guy. There, Gerald's pretty cool. I like Gerald.
Dude, we seen him at Walmart one time, and this is after I worked there, so I know like the intercom code. And we got on the intercom code and said, Gerald Story, could you report to customer service? And while we seen him, and he was just looking around all crazy, like, what the fuck? And actually went to customer service. And was like, y'all called me down here, shit, while me and Jacob and Devin just laughing and shit. Dude, that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, dude, back what I was saying about the whole shit stain stuff, it has been a very helpful tool to, like, flow on certain things and get more comfortable in different production styles so that I can experiment with my serious shit more.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that I feel like we haven't really touched a lot of grass on with shit stain is like boom bap beats, where there's probably been like 2 or 3 shit stain songs that are like that, but
you know how easy boom bap would be for shit stain?
Yeah, I know. Big fat balls and big fat dicks. I'm about to put my nuts up in your shit. Okay, what the fuck you trying to say? Your mama a mile away, she kinda gay. You know what I'm trying to say?
Set my dick head in your grits. I'm gonna fuck my dick up in your tits. I'm gonna fuck your face. I'm gonna fuck your face.
I'm about to fuck your face. I'm about to fuck your face.
Call me Kanye because I hate the Jews. Just playing. These are jokes. These are jokes. But yeah, man, I want to get into doing more shit stain because it is very fun.
I think we should do another shit stain song.
Definitely.
I only went on one. Current events.
Current events. People are starting to worship AI. Like, I saw this video earlier today. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'll put it up to my fucking microphone because it's some crazy fucking bullshit, dude. I don't even know. It's retarded and scary. It's retarded and scary.
How is it retarded and scary? We need to hear this.
Retards can be scary.
Well, it's retarded because they're worshiping AI that was created by humans.
Yeah,
and
that's retarded.
And like the guy in the interview, he was like, I hope he like directly told ChatGPT, he was like, I hope you're implemented to a robot so I can give you a hug.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Imagine loving AI that much.
Why don't you love AI that much, bro?
I don't know. Maybe I should give a robot ChatGPT a hug.
Let it tug on my nuts.
Bro, let's get ChatGPT girlfriend robots.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna give like any of this AI credit unless it like hits me with a JOI.
That shit's crazy.
You know?
That is a crazy statement, Vin.
If like ChatGPT like hits me with the JOI, I'd be like, okay. Let's hear him out.
Let's hear him out.
Yeah, let's hear him out.
We're hear you out, ChatGPT. We hear you out. This episode is brought to you by ChatGPT.
What else in current events?
Tapping back into the MAGA spring. Unfortunately, a lot of the things that Donald Trump was going to say that happened over in the Middle East didn't happen. Did not happen. But still...
The Messiah has lied to us.
No, we're still... Well, yes. But we're still on the fence with, like, Israel and shit.
Yeah.
As far as, like, the whole recognizing Palestine as an actual state and shit.
None of that happened.
Like I said, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but it would be cool if a lot of this shit happened. But one thing that happened, it happened 4 days ago, and it got suppressed crazy in Western media. But a lot of foreign diplomats from like well-established countries, like actual countries that have been around for like some fucking time now, They showed up to Palestine in the West Bank and Gaza. Well, West Bank and Palestine. Gaza and West Bank are separate. But they showed up to the West Bank, and IDF opened fire on them.
Oh shit!
These are foreign diplomats, dude. Do you know? Do you want to know who they opened fire on? They opened fire on representatives of China, India, Russia, the EU, which is the European Union, Brazil, Turkey, Japan, Mexico, the United Kingdom, Canada, France, Morocco, Portugal, Romania, Poland, Jordan, Egypt, and Austria.
Jesus,
that's a lot of fucking people. Dude, they don't give a fuck anymore. They will literally hit headlines and be like, yeah, we're starving all of the Palestinians. We want to kill all of their children. There was an interview that happened recently, and this one Israeli woman referred to Palestinian children as offspring. They said, if we wipe out the Palestinian offspring, they won't be able to spawn more offspring.
That's wild.
That's fucking
insane.
Jared, you're about to have a baby girl, right?
Yeah.
Imagine some fucking retard who's bombing your country being like, referring to your unborn child as just offspring.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about, dude?
Fucking
I'm going
offspring.
Liam Neeson and Taken.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are like, oh man, it's woke supporting Palestine. But like, if you like actually look into it, a normal fucking person would just be like, what is going on?
What the fuck is going on over there,
Holy
dude?
shit. And like a lot of like Western countries, like Macron of France, he's been like, this is a genocide of Gaza and the Palestinian people. And it's like, well, it's cool that people are speaking up now, but like, where the fuck were you a year and like 8 months ago?
Yeah.
When like this whole October 7th shit happened.
Where the fuck were you, bro?
I don't know. A lot of these people are like trying to save face and shit, but it's too late for them.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's
The
why this
damage has been
episode's
done.
called Saving Face.
The damage has been done. A lot of Palestinian people have been displaced. A lot of Palestinian people are dead now. As much as it pains me to say it, I feel like the Jews have really won on this.
Yeah.
It's... yeah, they won.
Frustrating.
They won. It's bad. It's bad. The amount of headless children and like just like severed body parts of like babies and like starved people, like along with the bombings, they've been like starving them because they completely cut off like humanitarian aid
Damn.
to Gaza. It's really bad, dude. It's
Yeah, what
really
the fuck?
bad.
Fucking, did I
Yeah,
tell
trim
you?
it down.
I didn't tell you all about McDonald's.
Yeah,
Bro, let's talk
Mickey
about
D's. Dive into that.
Other day I was eating lunch at McDonald's while working. After eating, I go
Which
and
McDonald's is this? Is this on 421?
Nah, this is somewhere in Augusta. I can't remember what road it was. I
With your job, what are you working with?
oh, dude, I do.
Is it just CSRA
Oh
shit?
yeah, CSRA.
Okay.
Or and out there like Greensboro, Greenwood, out like that far. But it's never like over
Greenwood's
100
pretty
miles.
far out, though.
Oh yeah,
It's about like
about 70.
yeah, it's about an hour and 20 away.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bitch. And that's coming from here too. This trims off about 10 minutes for me, being from like right here. But I go to this McDonald's. I eat inside. Dude, I refill my drink at the end. I get a little sweet tea on my hand. I go into the bathroom to like wash my hand off. When I step into the bathroom, I see this motherfucker. It's like a skinny black guy, probably like a teenager. and he's standing in the middle of the stall doorway. And at first, the way like he was moving, I thought he was pulling his pants up while he was coming out the stall. And then, like, you know, the sink be right there next to the door. So, like, I turned to the sink, and then I heard the paper towel dispenser rip. And I realized bro wasn't pulling his pants up, and he was just caught there like a deer in headlights. Bro was trying to wipe his ass with paper towels, and I happened to walk in that bitch. As soon as I put my hand under there, a splash of water hit my hand, and it all registered once I heard that
Holy
paper towel.
fucking shit.
And I just turned around and walked out. I was like, dude, I just witnessed the most embarrassing moment of this guy's life.
He was trying to wipe his ass with fucking paper
He
towels.
was trying to wipe his ass, obviously, because, bro, his pants was down, and one hand was, like, right here.
And he
the
was
other
standing by the sinks.
Yeah, oh, no, he was standing, so it's a small bathroom. He was standing there right there in the doorway of the bathroom stall. So,
That's
like, door was
crazy.
open. He was reaching over to the fucking, but he was standing straight up. But I seen, like, his left hand was, like, kind of near his pants.
Holding
And
them
I
up.
seen, like, what I seen was his boxers. So it's like he didn't have his dick and balls out, but he had his ass out.
Was this black
That's
man?
crazy.
Yeah. So, like, I thought maybe he was sagging and he was trying to pull his pants up on the way out the stall. You know what I mean? Like, that seemed normal. That's what I at first registered.
Wow.
But once I heard the paper towel dispenser, once I heard that rip, I was like, oh, bro's wiping his ass. This has got to be embarrassing
Bro,
as
that's
fuck.
crazy.
Bro.
Nah, yeah, he wanted his socks, bro.
Dude, bro, yeah, he wanted to keep them socks, gang. Man, I just walked the fuck out and just left. Because as soon as I walked out of the stall, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, so
What
you
the
did
fuck,
your
man?
business.
Dude, yeah, I didn't have to piss. I just need to wash sweet tea off my hand.
Okay.
But all I got was a splash of water on my hand, and I was like, oh, yeah, no.
Well, that's good enough. You
Yeah,
got
it was
sweet tea off.
good enough. Luckily enough, my hand wasn't sticky after that.
Yeah,
But-
bro. You just got to splash of water, and you're like, oh, no, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit. Because as soon as the water cut on, I heard that paper towel rip. And I was like, oh, no, dude. You're
Bro,
wiping your ass.
Bro ran out of fucking TP, didn't
Yeah,
realize
it
it.
clicked as soon as that paper towel ripped. I was like, oh, damn, gang. Damn, gang. Caught like a deer in headlights, too, because I was wondering why the fuck he was still standing there, too. Because, like, I thought he was, you know, first thought was bro's coming out the stall. He's pulling his pants up on the way out. But I'm there, and, like, why does that still got you stopped?
At that point, bro, I'm just using my socks.
Bro, I had to be embarrassed
Just
as
using
hell.
my socks, bro.
I felt bad for Buddy, dude. Like, damn, cuz I haven't had moments that embarrassing, but I've had moments where you run out of fucking paper, toilet paper in the fucking public bathroom. You like scrambling around like, oh, dude, what the fuck?
Nah, that's never happened to me. I'm thankful
That-
for that.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I hope I'm
Oh,
never
dude.
faced with that shit.
Terrible moment. Terrible moment.
I don't shit in public bathrooms unless my stomach's fucked up.
Same. I'm the same nowadays. I'll
'Cause
go
I'm
in there
like-
to take a
I'm
piss.
like,
or
I will
about
hold
anywhere.
that shit till I get home, bro.
I'll shit at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the family bathroom. The family bathroom, bro. I used to blow that bitch up when I worked at Lowe's.
I'm weak as fuck.
I used to womp the pin, the Benjamin, and
Oh, that's
just
how you got to do it. 'cause
blow that hoe up, bro.
I was at Walmart. I used to be pissed if somebody was in the family bathroom.
See, if I'm working the morning shift, I'll show up at 8, and then I'll buy like a mean bean or something, and then an hour will pass, and then the mean bean will hit my stomach, and it's like, oh, we get the shit at 9 a.m.
It's time to go. The men's bathroom is disgusting.
It
No,
do
it
be like
is.
that though. It was
It's
like
like-
that at Walmart.
It's all old white men just sitting beside each other simultaneously,
I
just
forget what was
blowing
going
their
on,
guts
but
out.
one day I had to use the woman's bathroom.
I
Beautiful, beautiful bathroom. All stalls, no issues.
No issues at all.
On that note, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up because we're talking about bathrooms now. It's time to. We ran out of fucking topics.
It's all right. It's getting late. My
Irish
old
for-
lady's asking where my.
Yeah.
Irish the Slaves podcast, episode
Irish
14.
Slaves podcast, episode fucking what, 14?
The episode is called Bathroom.
Nah.
Not the back rooms.
Bathroom.
The bathrooms.
But yeah,
Valley Baby on the way.
Valley Baby is on the way.
Fat Man's Lounge will be.
It'll happen.
some
We have
point.
no links for Fat Man's Lounge yet, but
Yeah.
No, this doesn't exist yet. But
Coming in
first
June.
episode it will
the
be
first
us.
the first episode is
It'll
already
be
made.
us, and we had a great
ready to go.
time on that shit. So
It
please
is.
watch
Great
it.
Very
fucking time.
fun.
Please enjoy the prank calls.
Yes.
Mine was terrible. The other two guys did amazing prank calls.
Yes.
You did.
It was
alright.
great.
You
No,
did pretty
no,
great.
we all did. We all did what we had to. Like,
Exactly.
like your shit was literally gonna be short and sweet,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
and all you
Yeah.
did was like, "Where's my shit? We're not sure, sir."
Shut the fuck up, you bitch.
It's like, what, dude? Whoa!
Dude,
Whoa!
I gotta say it again. Fuck Robbie.
Yeah,
Fuck Robbie, dude.
You gotta, if you want
You
to
gotta
know more,
listen if you want to understand what we're saying.
you gotta
You
Man's
tune
gotta
Lounge.
listen to his shit.
Coming in June, baby.
That's right, baby. Which we'll have you back on, like what we said at the beginning of this episode. We'll have you back on to promote your podcast.
Fat Man's Lounge, baby.
Fuck yeah, Batman Lounge.
Trying to fuck you real good, Mrs. Sally Sue. I said, oh, Mrs. Sally Sue, I'm about to come through and fuck on you, Mrs. Goddamn Mrs. Sally Sue. I didn't know that you was having dinner for two. I said, oh, Mrs. Sally Sue, I'm about to come through and fuck on you. I said, oh, Mrs. Sally Sue, I'm about to fuck you real good. Now, let me tell you about it. Mrs. Sally Sue, I'm about to come to the house and fuck on you, Mrs. Sally Sue, I'm about to fuck you real good now. Now let me tell you about it. Oh, Mrs. Sally Sue, she weighs about 492. I said, oh, Miss Sally Sue, you about big as shit, bitch. Fuck you, I'm about to.
Mrs. Sally Sue, I love you. Why'd you have to shit out stew when I fingered you? Oh, Miss Sally Sue, what happened to you? What happened to us? I put my fingers in your butt. Don't come around playing me, bitch. You know I fingered you good. You fat hoe. I just gotta know.
Oh, Miss Sally Sue, when you gonna let me come on through? When you gonna let me don't fuck on you, Mrs. Beautiful Fat Old Sally Sue? I'm tryna come through, Miss Sally Sue. I'm tryna come to the house and fuck on you. I'm tryna eat your ass, take a number two. I'm tryna do it all to you, Mrs. Sally Sue.
Miss Sally Sue. Miss Sally Sue, what do I have to do for you? Miss Sally
Come on back now, Sally. I want you to cook me up a good old pot of your menstruation stew. Come give me a little bit of head. Come eat my ass with some cottage cheese. I don't care, Sally. Come back, baby.
Oh, Miss Sally Sue, I'm tryna come to the house and fuck on you. I'm tryna eat your ass, take a number two. I'm tryna fuck on you, Mrs. Sally Sue. I'm tryna come through, Mrs. Sally Sue. I'm tryna come back to your house and fuck on you, Mrs. Oh, Miss Sally Sue. Won't you let me fuck you, Mrs. Sally Sue?
fucking potted meat on the stove for you. I know you love it. Please come back. Don't leave me left. Don't leave me fucking hanging, baby. Please come back, Sally.